Quick step, I think that's Golash, the Polish champion, but they're not going to get away. Argo Shimano coming towards the front of the bunch in the white, 3 kilometres to go. This is going to be a very fast finish, but a messy finish at that, because you've got to remember that on a hilly race like Catalunya, you're not going to send a whole bunch of your lead-out men and sprinters, so that's why it's getting a bit scrappy at the moment and people taking their opportunity.
Well, they are doing. Cannondale is trying to join the party here as well, going for a very, very long one. We said that this might open up for the punchers here, but we expect it to be a sprint finish, and the teams are on retrieval mode at the moment. Got to say that Argo Shimano for Jonas Alstrand are really pushing here. Alstrand is around about P3 of that little strand of white just behind the Blanco rider. In fact, he's just got one man with him, and they're starting to play cat and mouse, and this does not help them at all. And Jonas Alstrand, I think, has gone long here with 2.4 to go. He's off the front. I think that's him. We'll see for Argo Shimano. Is he going to play this game? He's got to try and bridge over to these guys out front and maybe just latch onto them and maybe have a very select sprint group at the front. 2.2 to go. It's a good game if you can play it, but you've got to have some very strong legs.
Well, the key to this group here is Golash, the Polish champion. He doesn't want to push it on. He knows that he's not guaranteed to win this stage, and it's him upset the 4-man breakaway, and it's all come back together again.
It has, but Alstrand's just sailed by them, almost freewheeling, carrying the momentum that he had to the nose here. He's out front with Blanco rider just behind him, some big checks over shoulders. In fact, now I'm asking myself some questions as to whether it's him. But yes, everybody looking at each other at the moment. Now the danger zone comes with about 1.2 to go. 1.2 to go, and in fact it's Francois Parisien for AG2R, but there is Alstrand. He's managed to get back. I think Parisien has dropped back for him. In the white there, about 10 down, and right next to him is Julien Simon as well from Soya-Sun. My pick for the day. Whether he'll make it up, I do not know. Alstrand has gone for it then, just a little bit further back here. Now, what is the end game going to be? Alan Davis just stretches his legs for Orica Green Edge as well, just a little bit further in front. Omega Pharma Quick Step, it's Brambilla at the moment. He's looking for Andy Fenn and Gianni Meersman, who did such a good job yesterday in the leader's jersey. 1.1 to go, Flamme Rouge in a moment. And they're riding this one in, and nobody wants to pick this up, and 2 Blanco riders have decided that this is their party. Off they go. Now is Andrea Gardini there as well? I suspect he is. They've got to respond here. They're underneath the Flamme Rouge.
Well, this is a good effort for Blanco, and the person in second place is actually Robert Wagner. Won a stage of Algarve, the first stage, and really going for it. Sit a bit of an incline up towards the finish, and just see Andy Fenn sitting about 6th place at the moment, perfectly poised for this finishing straight, and just in front of him, it looks as if it's got Julien Simon of Soya-Sun in the green.
Andy Fenn's also up there for Omega Pharma Quick Step in their light blue, and they're just starting to stretch themselves. There's Julien Simon in 3rd place at the moment. It's a great place to be. Cannondale's Rato is also in the frame here. Now then, boys, this is the end game. You've got to go. It's go button press time right now. Still, they chug along, some very, very tired legs, some open mouths as well. Everyone checking each other. Long road in, still 350 metres. They've got to be careful. Bichese is just starting to get to the barriers here. That could be dangerous. 300 to go, 200. Still nobody wants to pick this one up.
Meersman goes on the left-hand side in the white leader's jersey.
Meersman it is that's hitting the front right now. Has anyone got the strength? That we've got a fall here, and Meersman's going to be off the leash here. Meersman comes round the corner. Samuel Dumoulin tries to make up amends here, and it's going to be Meersman. 2 in a row for Meersman. Beautifully timed, and the stuffing completely knocked out of everybody behind him. That was quality. Twice in a row then. Gianni Meersman has left it very, very late. Timed it beautifully. Richesi couldn't get there. Oh dear, and some hurt legs down there. Agnoli on the deck. And so is Alstrand, who really should have been in the frame towards the end, but number 124 has come through once again, and Gianni Meersman makes it 2 in a row.